Hi, how you doing today? I just wanted to get you a very important message on the mortgage process. One of my mottos is that I try to make the mortgage easy, making your mortgage process easy. One of the most important things for me personally and for my business. To make the mortgage easy, unfortunately, we have to comply with all kinds of government regulations, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, all kinds of investor regulations. There's so much regulation in the mortgage business right now that it gets overwhelming for most clients. I find folks coming to me saying, "Oh my gosh, this was like crazy. I would have rather just not got a mortgage at all." That's horrible. Don't like to hear that. So what I want to do is convey to you as clearly as possible what the biggest problems are in getting through the process. Quite simply, the biggest problem is not having your paperwork in order as early as possible in the process. So to get your paperwork in order, we really need to understand the paperwork that we're putting together. If you're watching this YouTube video as part of the follow-up, you'll see that I've got a list in email format of all the things that you need to do to make your mortgage go smoothly. If you're just seeing this YouTube for the first time, I want you to reach out to me and I will send you a very detailed list of exactly what you need to do. But what we want to do on this video is make sure that along with that email, you really truly understand why we're asking for these items and how important it is to get them in as early as possible. So what I've done is taken a quick overview of the main pieces of information that we need to get through your mortgage process as smoothly as possible. Piece number one asks you for information about your employers. We're going to ask you for information for the last 2 years. We want to know exactly who you worked for, what the addresses are of those companies, and what your job title was. We're also going to ask you to send us current pay stubs from the company that you currently work for the last 30 days. That will allow us to calculate correctly the amount of income we can use for a mortgage qualification. The second piece of information we're going to ask you for is information on your past earnings. We'll generally ask you for a 2-year history, your W-2s, your tax returns, and or 1099s, or perhaps interest income. So be as detailed as possible when gathering that information. If you don't know exactly where to go, of course, get on the phone with your accountant or myself and we can help you walk through it. Third piece of information we're going to need from you will be information on assets. When I say assets, we're generally going to start with what you've got in checking, savings, 401k, or other stocks, especially if you're looking to buy your first home. This part of the process, I find, can be the most confusing for most buyers and folks looking to refinance because they don't understand how much detail we need when we ask for assets. The simple answer is we need 2 months of bank statements. The more complex answer is we need to see information on deposits that may be coming into your bank account outside of your work pay. If you have more questions on that, the email I'm going to send you will give you much more direction. And of course, I will be walking through it with you in one-on-one detail as well. The fourth piece of information that we need, mostly for refinances, but also if you're buying a second home or investment property, is information about any other properties that you own. We certainly need to know the address of the property. We need to have information from your mortgage statement if you have a mortgage on that property. And if you do not pay your taxes and insurance through escrow, we'll need information on the current bills. So may ask you to round that up. Hopefully, this quick message has got you on track for understanding the items that are needed, one of the main reasons that we need them, and read the emails that will follow up. Help us as much as we can to make the process easy for you. Thank you.